The entire hotel lobby fell into a stunned silence. Everyone, from the manager to the bellboy, stared in utter disbelief as Amara spoke to the man in fluent, perfect Arabic. For a full minute, it was as if time had frozen. The man they had all ignored for nearly an hour was finally smiling, his tired eyes now bright with relief. Amara's gentle voice was the only sound echoing through the grand lobby as she translated his words for the receptionist. The woman at the front desk blushed deeply, her face a mask of shame as she finally understood her mistake. Amara explained calmly, "He has a confirmed reservation for the presidential suite. His booking was made under the name Mr. Faisal al-Rashid." The receptionist's fingers flew across the keyboard. A moment later, her face turned pale. There it was, not just any booking, but one marked VIP priority. This was the kind of reservation that came with private butlers, special meals, and a dedicated staff. The manager, seeing the panic on her face, rushed over, forcing a wide, fake smile. "Ah, Mr. Faisal, my deepest apologies for the confusion. A small technical issue, you see." He stammered, his politeness dripping with insincerity. But the damage was done. The way they had disrespected him couldn't be erased by a hollow apology. Mr. Faisal didn't say much. He simply nodded and gestured for Amara to walk with him, continuing to speak with her in Arabic as they headed towards the elevator. As they walked away, the whispers started. "She speaks Arabic?" one guest murmured in surprise. "Who would have thought a maid knew another language?" another staff member muttered. "She's going to get in big trouble for stepping out of line like that." But Amara didn't care. For the first time in a very long time, she felt that doing the right thing actually mattered. Inside the elevator, Mr. Faisal turned to her, his expression kind. "Thank you," he said in Arabic, his voice deep but gentle. "You saved me from great embarrassment." Amara smiled shyly. "It was nothing, sir. I just wanted to help." When the doors opened to the presidential suite, it was like stepping into a movie. Gold accents gleamed, floor-to-ceiling glass walls offered a stunning view of the city, and the furniture was worth more than Amara's entire yearly salary. She helped him get settled, translating his requests for room service and making sure everything was just right. As she prepared to leave, Mr. Faisal stopped her. "Amara," he said softly. She turned, her heart skipping a beat. "How long have you worked here?" "Almost 3 years, sir," she replied. He nodded thoughtfully. "You're very intelligent. Your Arabic is fluent. That's a rare skill. Where did you learn it?" Amara smiled faintly, a mix of pride and sadness in her eyes. "My grandmother raised me in a small town where many Arab traders used to visit. I talked with them when I was little, and the language just stayed with me." She paused. "But here, it doesn't matter much. I'm just a maid." Mr. Faisal's expression softened. "Don't ever say just a maid," he said firmly. "You have something most people here lack, kindness and understanding. Those are far more valuable than any job title." His words caught her completely off guard. No one had ever spoken to her with such respect. She smiled, but her eyes glistened with emotion. A sharp knock on the door interrupted the moment. The manager swept in, that same fake grin plastered on his face, holding a fruit basket and a bottle of wine. "A small token of apology from the hotel, sir," he said, his voice overly cheerful. Mr. Faisal accepted it politely but remained quiet. The manager then shot a cold glance at Amara. "You may leave now," he said dismissively, trying to reassert his authority. Amara nodded and started to step back, but before she could move, Mr. Faisal spoke again, this time in perfect English, loud and clear for everyone to hear. "No," he said. "She stays." The room went silent again. The manager blinked, confused. Mr. Faisal continued, his tone calm but commanding. "She will be my personal translator and assistant during my stay. Please ensure she is compensated accordingly." The manager swallowed hard, the smile frozen on his face. "Of course, sir," he squeaked out, though his eyes burned with fury. As Amara stood there, completely stunned, Mr. Faisal turned to her and said gently in Arabic, "You've earned this." Don't be afraid to accept it. When she finally left the suite a few minutes later, the whispers had started up again, some jealous, some mocking. How did a maid get so lucky? One person said. But Amara didn't hear them. Her mind was racing, her heart pounding with a wild mix of fear and excitement. She had gone from cleaning floors to being the personal assistant of a millionaire, all because she chose to speak up when no one else would. Meanwhile, back in his suite, Mr. Faisal gazed out at the glittering city lights. He could ruin the hotel's reputation with a single phone call. But for now he chose to wait. He wasn't done observing. He wanted to see how people truly behaved when they thought no one important was watching. Because the truth, he knew, always reveals itself. And though Amara didn't know it yet, her small act of courage had just tied her fate to a man who was about to change her life forever.